The afternoon heat pressed down on the city like a weight. Sidewalks shimmered. Tempers were short. People moved fast, trying to escape the sun. In the small neighborhood park, there was nowhere to hide from it. No shade big enough. No breeze strong enough. Maya Thompson sat on a wooden bench near the walking path, her blazer folded neatly beside her. She wore a simple blouse, sleeves rolled up, hair pulled back, clean and professional. A leather briefcase rested at her feet. She was reviewing notes, lips moving slightly as she reread a paragraph she'd memorized 100 times already. Across the street, a police cruiser idled. Officer Grant Miller leaned against it, sunglasses on, chewing gum. Bored, his partner had stepped away to grab coffee. The radio crackled with nothing urgent. The day felt endless. Miller scanned the park lazily. Kids had already gone home, an elderly couple walked slowly, and then he saw her dart alone, calm focused, not reacting to the heat or the noise. Something about that calm irritated him. He noticed the fire hydrant a few feet from the curb. The city coast lay attached. Maintenance had left it earlier that day. Pressure valve ready. Miller smirked. Gotta have some fun somehow, muttered. He walked over, placed his boot on the valve, and twisted. The hose exploded to life. A violent surge of water blasted across the park and slammed directly into Maya's back. She screamed as the force knocked her forward. Papers flew. Her blouse turned transparent in seconds, clinging to her skin. Water soaked her hair, her bag, her dignity. People gasped. Some laughed nervously, unsure if this was a joke or something worse. Maya stumbled, catching herself on the bench, heart racing. Cold water dripped down her arms as she turned slowly. "Officer," Miller laughed openly now. "Relax," he called out. "It's hot. You needed cooling off." A few bystanders shifted uncomfortably. No one intervened. Maya stood there, drenched, humiliated, shaking not from the water, but from something deeper. From a familiar feeling she'd spent her life fighting. She took a breath. "Turn it off," she said. Her voice wasn't loud. It didn't need to be. Miller tilted his head, or what? She looked at him, rarely looked. The smirk. The power he thought he had. The way he expected her to shrink, not instead. Maya bent down and opened her soaked briefcase. Miller laughed again. "What says you got something for me?" People leaned in. Maya pulled out a leather credential case, shielding it from the water with both hands. She opened it slowly and raised it. A badge caught the sunlight. Gold Federance official. Her voice cut clean through the park. "Maya Thompson," she said. "Senior investigator, U.S. Department of Justice, Civil Rights Division." The laughter died instantly. Miller's face drained of color. That's not funny," he stammered. Maya stepped closer, water dripping from her clothes onto the pavement. "I'm in the city investigating multiple complaints against this precinct," she continued calmly. "Harassment, excessive force, abuse of authority." She reached back into her bag and pulled out her phone. "Still recording." "The moment you sprayed me," she said, "you became evidence." Miller's knees visibly buckled. "Please," he said quickly, dropping his voice. "We can talk about this. I didn't mean anything by it." Maya's eyes hardened. "You didn't mean anything," she replied. "That's the problem." A woman nearby raised her phone. "I got it all," she said. Another voice followed. "Me too." Sirens approached, not rushing, but steady. A supervisor stepped out of a cruiser and froze when he saw Maya's badge. "Ma'am," he said immediately. Miller tried to speak again. "Sir, it was just turn around," the supervisor ordered. "Now," the handcuffs clicked. Miller's voice cracked as they led him away. "Please, I'll lose my job." Maya watched him go. "You should have thought about that," she said quietly, "before you treated someone like entertainment." Later, wrapped in a dry jacket offered by a stranger, Maya sat back on the bench. Her hand still trembled, but her posture was steady. A teenage girl approached her hesitantly. "Thank you," the girl whispered, "for not letting him get away with it." Maya looked up and smiled gently. "I didn't do this for revenge," she said. "I did it so the next person doesn't have to stand where I stood." The investigation exploded across the city within days. The video went viral. Charges followed. Policies changed. Training was rewritten. Names were held accountable. But what people remembered most wasn't the arrest. It was the image of a woman soaked and humiliated who refused to shrink, refused to beg, and refused to let power go unchecked. And the lesson echoed far beyond. That park, real authority doesn't come from a badge or a uniform, it comes from integrity. And when dignity is claimed with courage, no amount of force can wash it away.